Hello and welcome back to the Vrl Racing League. We are here for round 1 of the season in Melbourne, Australia at the Albert Park circuit. I'm Taser and unfortunately I am on my own again. I do have a call. Well, at the moment we're still in search for a full-time call with me. But for the moment you're stuck with me, so we have 16 drivers today. Looking at pre-season now, looks like the favourite, I'd say a single favourite is Josh. I mean, he was monstrous last week. He would have won my more if it hadn't been for the, I think it was Page spinning around after turn 4 in Spain, but we're here now, Albert Park. Yeah, so this track, it's pretty hard. There's only really, I'd say, 2 main overtake, three. They're into turn 13, turn 1. I wouldn't class them as a main overtaking opportunity because it can be a pain as well. I'm going to try and get comments up on my phone, so. Yeah, so I'm trying to get the stream up on my phone. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. One of miss comments, I don't want to go on PS because that's just what's the thing. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we are. Who'll be the first thing to go out on track, so. It is Exotic Kiwi, I believe? Yeah, it is, so. Get all the graphics up. Yep, no, third. Okay, so. In the house, so Exotic Kiwi. He was near the back in the last race, but you never know. So, some of these guys could spring up a surprise at him. Australia, you have the turn 11, turn 12 game, which is very likely to catch at least someone out. It's very likely that will happen, so. See, he's on his own lap. People are starting to come on maps about now. Let's see, I lost in the carriers. So come to the fast right hand there. Kiwi is going to come to the front of the corner now. He'll be the first. This will be the first lap of the Vrl season. He comes around the final corner. Let's go. So you want to get a good run down to turn 1. She has. So in turn 1, 450. Use the inside curb. So nice. You can use a bit more of the outside, but still a good run. Anyway, now on the run down to turn 3. You want to brake from the black box. And just third to second. And do turn 4. As I enter turn 5, that's on the place that could catch people out. So here he comes. And then the first second, not a bad lap so far from Kiwi. As he comes. Like, this is a place where people are going to validate everything. I honestly don't know. I believe that's turn 8 or 9. I think it's turn 9 because this is turn 10 and then you know. Yeah. Now we're coming to the fast chicane. Really spin, or is it going to make it through fine? Through here, oh, he wants another wide though, but keeps it within boundaries. Doesn't spin, so coming through now into sector 3. Was a little bit wide, still not invalidated, so a bit over the corner now. Into the final corner here from Kiwi. He's coming around the final corner. Not a bad run. What will the first lap be of the season? It is. It's comes across the line. A 124.0. As Callum has spun. Catch coming across the line. He invalidated into the next car. It is. I can't actually see it. That is a Williams. Okay, it is. It's actually W. It's actually W through the final corner, sorry. It's a good run. I reckon this will be Kiwi's time, but by how much? Across the line, it's a 22.9 and the 22s. Who's next? The racing one, I believe, with Twonk. Oh, mate, we're at 20.9 to 2 seconds ahead of FCW. Here comes Twonk. And he's quite a bit off, 1.5 seconds off, but he's on a medium tire, so don't want that fool you. Anyway, he's on now. Trend is invalidated. Josh is just starting on that. Drigo's on that. He was, I mean, obviously, I haven't heard of Drigo, but he was a surprise package for me last week. He was up there. Let's see what he can do as he comes through the final corner now. It's going to be fast and Twonk. It won't be do the medium run this time. Across the line he goes. It's a 22.2, sorry. Still 1.2 off, alright, mate. Carbon accounts and validate. It's carbon accounts, not carbon account. Oh, Callum! I said there's gonna catch me. Oh my god, that was interesting under Vrl. And he's the first driver. Oh my god, it's Santa Record almost loses it. He is out. They are qualifying here in Melbourne. It's not optimal for him. Pids on a lap, I do believe. He's an extra one. He is, yeah, so here comes Pids. Come to the end of the first sector. It's a nice run. And here he comes. Into turn 9 now. And now here we come into the turn 11 and 12 chicane. Is he going to do what Callum did, or is he going to take it quite aggressively? That's a very good run from Pids. Could multi the curves on the limits now. Into the final sector, takes turn 13 nicely. Into turn 14. Oh, I didn't want to run too wide. Into the corner. Turn 15, and then through the final corner. Turn 16, you want to try and run it a bit more wide there, but it's not a bad lap from Pids. As he comes across the line, it'll put him P4. I believe this car run con next on the lap, yes it is. Let's watch him, takes the curve nicely. On the run to the fast chicane, is he gonna spin or what's he gonna do? Into the fast chicane he goes. Gives the first curve and the second curve nicely. Oh, he almost loses the back end. He's a person went in there and he could have went into the back, and it was Dylan. Thankfully, did not spin, didn't hit the back of him, so here comes Carbon Con into the third last corner. That's a good road into the penultimate corner. A little bit twitchy, but not bad. The final corner gets a very good run. Is this going to be pole for Carbon Con? No, it isn't, but it's a 20. It's a 21.7, so the closest to alright we got so far. Anyway, here comes Reese. Can he challenge for pole, prisoner pole? Anyway, no, he goes P2 at 21.2. Yeah, I think it is more gunny on next on the lap. Yes, it is. So watch him in the Haas, then it will be done. So here comes Morganio in the Haas. It's not a bad middle sector from him. Takes the chicane nicely as here he comes into the end of the first sector. This is a good run. Here he comes. Out of the final corner. What's this going to be from Morganio? What? I don't think it'll be the slowest time, but what's it going to be? It is a 23.2. Dylan hasn't validated. It's a currently normal. I get now my nursery on that car, something like that, I do believe. So he's an extra on that, I think so. Yeah, we're going to find him. So this Carps, he's down. No, that's not Carps, that's Kiwi. Here comes Carps. Oh, isn't the back end a little bit as he comes out. Corner. Into chicane. Gets it, takes that nicely. Here comes Carbs. Yeah, Josh doesn't sound that bad, I didn't realise that. I think he's invalidated all his laps, so I should really listen to Carbs. Oh my god, I get one there. And here comes Carbs through the final corner. Oh, he runs wide, almost loses it. It's not invalid though. Has to finish this. Where's it going to be from Carbs? It is P5. Oh, that's Tonk. Tonk is off into the wall. I'm assuming he's lost on traction. He's lost his whole right end plate at least anyway. Okay there. Here comes Josh anyway. Here he comes. He's got now the chicane. So we just near his last sector. I reckon this will be pole for him. Here he comes. Oh, he's pushing. Here he comes. 10-14. And we're going Owens a little bit deep. I reckon this is going to be, yeah, this will be pole surely from Josh. Across the line it is, a 20.1. Not into the 19s, only 2 tenths off though. So very good. Here comes Santi Reka. I believe he's the next one, yeah he is. And Reka, oh he runs very wide, goes in deep into the corner. This will still be faster than his last lap. I reckon this is going to be a decent lap from Santi Reka. He could have gone quicker, he could have gone ahead of Dylan, but Dylan actually, speaking of Dylan, he's gone P2. Very nice out there from the Flying Dutchman. That has a nickname in Discord, Dutch Torpedo. I love that nickname. Let's see, no one's on the lap at the moment. Okay. Charlie's invalidated again. I think he says very prone to validating. Yeah, into the pits he goes. So, still currently no one on the lap. That's not Draco's starting on that, so watch out on the medium tyres. And here he comes now into turn 1. That's a lovely run from him to turn 1. Remember, these mediums are 2 laps out, so I'd be surprised if he can go quicker. But you never know, he might just have made a mistake on that lap, because Carbon Con started his lap as well, so this will go to him. Locks up a bit though, just helps him get a little bit of turn in. Where's Drago? Everyone's wide. It says on track now, he's up by just over half a tenth. Oh, he's invalidated. Carbon Con, or you can get how you say his name. Oh, he's invalidated as well. Oh, what? Okay, so he sets up on two that whole medium, so he won't want to start now because they're 2 laps solid, but still. Here comes the restart through the It's really not usually only happen me as a commentator, is yes. The car coming out of that is a Red Bull of his teammate. I don't know if that put him off or not. I think slipstream was the plan. And it doesn't give you that much time, but you know, like, sometimes that's all it needs to be is milliseconds. Yeah, you're listening anyway. It's Piz that's coming to start flying up, so here he comes. Turn 1. Misses turn 1 apex, he gets to turn 2 apex. Not a bad one. So Ricard, even though that is a Renault, I do believe that is a mate, so if he gets out of the way, he's in AI though. I could end up. Pitt, that's a nice run through there. He's up by 9, he's almost up by a second already, yet. That's an improvement. That improvement would put him P7. I reckon he might have more time than this, so here comes Pids. A nice one to the chicane. Here he comes. He's coming into the left right chicane now. He's still 9 tenths up, so see you from here. There's a nice one through Pids. This has been a solid lap from him. He's still on course to go into the top 10 and into P7 at the moment, unless he can find more time and maybe take him ahead at Carbon Con. As Reese ahead of him, Reese needs to get out of the way. That will hinder him a little bit. It won't be that much, but it'll still be a little bit. He got a little bit of slipstream though. I say a little bit, oh Jesus. Across the line comes Pids, it is P7. Charlie is FCW ahead of him? No, Charlie is actually next down the lap, so let's see Charlie. Won't want to validate this one, because this will be his last, I'm pretty sure he's on his last set, so he might have one more lap, but he won't want to validate this one anyway. Just need confidence. Oh, here he comes. That lap has looked solid so far, from what I've seen. Into the chicane he goes. Nice one to both of them. What about Orange Mate? Is he ahead of him? No, he's not. Okay. Sorry, lost him. Then he comes to turn 13, takes that nicely, runs out wide, using the exit curve, over. Into turn 14. Could have been a bit money inside, but still, that's a good run. And Devin will do the corner. And now the final corner, unleash all that power. As he comes across the line, must have got even trying to get him P2. It is a 120.3. It's a nice lap there from Charlie. FAW. What's he going to set in the Williams? They're going to push him up a few positions. They'll push him P9. Alright, mate, here he comes. He's paying. I reckon it should just have time for one more lap, I do believe. Here comes Twonk. In turn 3. He's 4/10 up. If he realistically wants to be challenging for podium, I reckon he needs to improve by quite a lot more. His team at Owen PT at the moment, this could be a good day in qualifying for Racing Point. With the McLaren Carbon Con start off as well, he's 8/10, so that's more like it from the phone. But again, you want to find about 1.5 seconds. I reckon he want to be in the top 5-ish, so he needs to find more time I think for him to be satisfied. Oh, he wants wide. That's not invalid, that's surprising. I think it's because he lost, he did actually lose quite a bit of time. To go to the corner now. That one needs to carry to the final corner. It doesn't even look like he has the downforce in there. So he's on the track. But it's going to be, it only puts in P7. I remember talking, not what he would have wanted. Cabra Khan is on the lap, he's 8/10 up, so this is more likely from him. Here he comes, takes that nicely, that's lovely from Cabra Khan into the penultimate corner, getting the curve nicely. Into the final corner he goes, gets a good run. What lap time will this be from Cabra Khan? It is a 20.5, he's behind Dylan. He's still actually pretty close. Josh on that. I watched. Who's on that? Triggle's on that. Maybe comes the Canadian. Okay. Here comes Triggle. Around the final corner. What's that going to be from the Canadian now? Looks like he's lapping now. I reckon they'll put him in top 5. Yes, it does. He goes ahead of Santi Recco, who is on the lap as well. He's carped someone. He's on the watch cars as he comes to the end of his foray. Around the final corner he goes. What's that going to be from Carps? It's going to be a 21.5, so it puts him P10. Using the extra, I believe it is. It is plays with cars, so he has a race point of 12 behind him, I believe. He has wing damage anyway. No, that's not Tom, that's Dylan, sorry. So Dylan is starting to lap. He needs to get out of the way, he does, but that would have hindered him at the dirty air a little bit. I can only be the last one setting lap. Here comes Santi Recco though, he comes around the final corner. Here comes Santi Recco, he goes P2, that's a very good lap from Santi Recco. Dylan is up by just over half 10, so if he's using that, I watched Dylan's. Everyone can't, he's done. Dylan, oh that's a very good lap from Santi Recco. I didn't think he'd be. I knew he was good pace, I didn't think he'd beat net on the that goes to Josh, in fairness, that's a good up from him. Anyway, Dylan 1/10 up, that would be enough to put him into the top 3. You just have cars ahead of him that need to move. Kiwi's on the lap though, so he doesn't I think he's on the lap anyway, so he doesn't need to move out of the way, he's not required to, he's on the lap. Oh, he's getting held up, Dylan. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's just a roadblock there. I don't know what them guys are doing, but that's a shame because it would have put him in. Well, the way he was going, at least 3rd for sure. He's ahead of not Honk, Josh. Sorry, so Josh will be the last driver to cross the line. Here he comes. He doesn't improve just, so that is qualifying done. I'm just gonna go take a drink break because my voice is starting to go, so just hold on a minute. Sorry about that, took way longer than I intended. I'm back now, and I'm going to run you the starting grid. I usually do that at the end of quali, but yeah, that was very unlucky for Dylan. And quali, he did get blocked. He was attempt that he would, unless he made a mistake, he was getting at least P3, which is my surprise in there. Has to be Santu Reka. I tried to be up there, but I didn't think he'd be that close to Josh. Anyways, the race night gets on the way, I will show you everyone's tyres and all that. So, absolutely zero variety, everyone on the sauce. That's what I mean, your full grid rundown for Josh Shelley in GP. Josh 9867 in P1. I mean, that was my prediction going into this. Santa Rebecca just missing out on pole by just under 300ths in P2. Charlie in P3, I reckon he'll be happy with that. Dylan, though, it will be a bittersweet feeling to be in P4. I reckon he's happy to be ahead of the likes of Cabra and Cohen, who, personally think he'll be happy with that, but I reckon he knows that he could have got ahead of Charlie. Cabra Cohen in P5, I thought he might have been up there in about P3, but still not bad. He recovered in the race. I don't know, he is usually pretty decent in the race. Drago on P6, not just. I mean, I thought he could have been close to the top 5, but still. Armit in P7, I'm still. I can't speak. Armit in P7, Reese in P8, Twonk in P9, who I reckon he could have gone. I'm surprised at him. I thought he would have gone much higher. Caps in P10, and then outside top 10 you have Pids in P11. If you're looking P12, so the Williams walking out the 6th row of the grid. Morgani on 13th. There's a Kiwi, so the Haas is walking out the 7th row. Plays Ricard in 15th, Callum in 16th, and Ondra running out the grid in 17th. I don't think he actually competed in qualifying. So, he's a late turn up, but within the Mercury's is a wrong car, but I reckon this punch just be classified. Every team is in, is everyone lining up now, so let's get ready for the first season open. Hopefully many more to come there in VRL. As Blazer Cat is just lined up on the grid now, so here we go. Trying to get a good camera angle now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out. No way we go. It's a good start by Josh. Looks like a good start from Charlie as well. Oh, Josh, brilliant. The Santa Records had an awful one into turn 1. Try to get ahead. There is wing damage and cars are off. Oh, there's a hat spinning in the background. VSC. No one out. That looked like a hefty crash, but I think that was exotic key, I do believe. Oh, there's a many 5-second penalty. Jesus Christ. Wait, did Santurek actually get hit? Where is he? Okay, he's ahead of Dylan. Where's Dylan though? He did drop down though into P5 from P2. That's not a good sign. The penalty. Oh, everyone's getting 5 seconds. Here we go. We're restarting here. That's. Oh my god, that's what people with 5 seconds. Carbon Collins, Santa Roca. 20 seconds FTW already. Jesus. Anyway, here we go. Josh leads from Charlie. Carbon Con in P3. Already mate in P4. Santa Roca in P5. He won't be happy. Dylan in P6. Reese in P7. Tonkin 8. He's actually attacking Reese. So you go into turn 13, he's going to make the move stick, I believe. Someone's going off in the back, someone's going off at the back. That is FJW, who's done it at the fast chicane. Yeah, I mean, that's a mental that one talk, because I think you might have wing manager. Yes, wing down Josh. Whoever FJW is 20 seconds depends. I reckon you'll get all of them removed. I'm honestly not sure, out of 5 seconds working this, so. Wait and see, it's alright, mate. So let's see, any battles? Close one you have on track, I believe, is actually, it's alright mate to Carbon Con. So no DRS until next lap. So until turn 13 on the next lap. Alright mate, he's 6 tenths behind Carbon Con, so he's keeping up with him. Carbon Con will get 5 seconds off for spawning this, so. Yeah, a lot of people in at the back. Here comes Carbon Con, so he's on the back of Charlie. I didn't realise this. I think Charlie, did he make a mistake something out of there? Cause he was like 1.3 ahead, I believe, or something. And Carbon Con right in the back of him. Oh, there's the yellow flag, and that's Pids, he's retired. He's done it. He's done it at the fast chicane. We have a safety car. He would have used a complaint on me already. That didn't take long. And Pids, I did say people will become a victim of that chicane, and I was very correct about that one. That is Pids out of the Grand Prix. It's a shame for him. Williams not have it. They're having an awful season opener. FCW. Well, he had 20 seconds of pens on that one. Dylan is actually pit. I don't know if he had. Damn it! No, I think he pit actually on that one. Yeah, that's good. Okay, no, it isn't as good as it is that for me. I thought they fixed that ton glitch where like it all glitched out. I swear they fixed that personally, but. So see. Reaching everyone the cause up, he hasn't caused up, so it's some players with cars down, let's have him cause now. Okay. That's still probably about next lap to safety car, so in lap 4. So that means we won't have DRS in lap 6. Maybe even longer depending if there's another safety car. Sorry about that. As alright mate is in, and so is Drigger. We Drigger on a new set of hards, alright mate on a new set of softs. That's interesting. I didn't see a reason in the pit, but that's what they've decided. I'm not opening up FR Dylan. No, FR Dylan. Yeah. But Dylan up. We still with Nojo. Nojo opened their points, and not going to go already after we only didn't take long. So I didn't, well, I'm just gonna go through the 5 seconds and use this something. Remember, Player Cars has one, Car Con has one, and so does the Wrecker. So if they finish with the 5 seconds to someone who hasn't got one, then they'll be useful. So at the moment, anyway. Everyone is close up, we just need to keep really close up and then we can actually get in the race. I reckon it'll be next lap actually. Be next up, safety cars in. Oh mate, oh my god. What's happened? Tongue to spawn. I don't know what OMA hit him. Oh for what? Guys, spread out from each other. No need to wrap each other's arse on safety car, you're just gonna cause a headache for the stewards after moving. Tongue, I think he's shot wing damage, he has to pit now. Plays the cars is in. He has wing damage, I think from hitting the back of Santi Rocket. And he speeds as well, Jesus. Lads. Tonk is in as well. It's a shame for Tonk because it really hasn't been a good season number for some of these, but you never know what can happen. Tonk got under 5 second time in the speed in the pit lane. Oh, it just goes from bad to worse for these two. Say to get half 3 in or something now. And I reckon it should be. Well, has to be safety car in this lap because it's been out for 3 laps, so. All players with cars, he's not having a fun time with it. I don't. Yeah, safety cars in this lap. I think Tonk should be able to catch up with his own post speed what he is after. So they're quite a distance, so guys, like I said, no need to be right up each other's gearboxes. Just each other's space and there'll be no penalties. Oh, keep. Oh my god. This is going to become a theme every week again, isn't it? Or so many 5 seconds. Tonk's off again. Tonk has hit a Haas. So that Kiwi is actually retired. I didn't see that. It's not coming up for some reason. That's unfortunate for him. But anyway, we're getting ready to go on the safety car restart. Josh, he nailed the standing start. Can he nail the safety car restart? He is. He's gone. It's a very good restart, this Josh. Trying to use an overtake though. Here we go. Dribble into the pits. That's why Jim Company's speeding the pit line. There's a yellow flag already. I don't know what that was. Since I didn't actually realize it's in second grade, so. So Josh still leads from Charlie. Kevin Con. Sandy Ricker. Carps up in P5. That's actually a very good start. That's a fair position by Carps. I didn't actually realise I thought that was only. Alright, mate. Gets past Noja, open the P8. There's a new soft tires it. Could be pitted a little bit later than what the guys at the front will. Hold on. So that's let's see. Now Josh has gotten out with the DRS swimmer, so he should be safe to any attacks. Is he off flag? That is praise because I think he's kept it out of the wall. I can't see because yeah, he's kept. If he has got wing damage, it's minor wing damage. But still, not having the best race, and neither is Tom. Can't miss the bit again. Shame. I reckon Tom got potential to get a podium in this race. There was enough last week, but Charlie was very wide to the chicane. He's in overtake. He's trying to stay within DRS range of Josh, even though it won't be active until this time next lap. So, he'll fight again. That's Noja. Noja, he was running. I'm back at it. He's running up in P9, I believe. He was actually out of running a really short race. He's out. And there's another safety car. Oh, that's... Carps dives in, so does Santa Reca. This could be a golden opportunity for them too. They can go into the hards, and if they're good on managing tyre wear, they can make these go to the end. I hope Santa Reca goes in hards anyway. The race. This has shifted the balance of this race significantly. So this will allow Carps is in a net P1 at the moment. Jesus Christ, I never thought I'd be saying that in a million years' time. So, Carps didn't look for us. Yeah, 3 seconds. Okay, so Santa Reca had another one? Okay, so. And while we're getting this on sauce, so actually Reese, Santa Reca, I almost said Reese twice, Carps, Santa Reca and Reese, sorry. They're in a very good position because obviously they can probably go to the end, I'd say. I mean, I wouldn't be able to because my tire management is awful, quite frankly, but I'm pretty sure somebody, I don't know, honestly, if they're good at managing the tires and they'll make it to the end, probably no problem. So it could turn out to be a very, very mixed up grid once everyone makes their pit stops. Obviously, that's when it usually stabilizes out, but you never know. They won't pit because they'll just drop down to many positions. They'll drop down to. She will do, I don't know. Josh gonna pit? He is gonna pit. So is Charlie and so is Carbon Con. So is therefore Dylan. So is alright mate, Callum stays out, FEW in. This is remote Carps into a net P2, Santa Reca to a net P1, sorry for these lot. I reckon if they... so it's a gamble worth taking because Josh has been held right. Oh, Charlie's got ahead of Josh. Carbon Con's on the mediums, he's bottled us. That means will not make it to the end. They're not gonna make it 20 laps. Charlie now has jumped Josh. That's the disadvantage of being in a Mercedes. Your pit box is at the side of the pit lane, so just makes it a bit of a shit show, quite frankly. But a safety car has to. It came at lap 6, yeah, we've been in the song. Let's see who will catch up and who won't catch up. I reckon Morganio won't with this rate, but everyone else should. Safety car on this one? No, it wasn't. Okay. I saw someone. I thought I was like, who that was. I'll play the cars in 2 seconds. It won't be in this lap, then it'll be in the next lap. We haven't actually got DRS yet, and we're going to be. I won't think that at least not 12 with this, right? Oh, it is. That's very late. That shouldn't happen so late. Oh, Car's been caught out, I think. Yeah, no, he hasn't. Oh. Charlie gonna go past Trigger. He wanna put a car between himself and Josh. On the run down into turn 1, he's gonna go down the inside and will Trigger hold it? No, Charlie makes a mistake. Let's move this. Oh, it's fighting at the front. Santi Wrecker. Can he get 2? He is. He's gonna go down the inside of Callum. Callum has put up a fight. And he makes it 6. Santi Wrecker's put a car between himself and the challenging back. The car needs to pit, so he can just try and drive away now. Oh, Reese! Reese has spun, and he's put Josh off. Oh my god, Reese has caused that mayhem. I don't think anyone else got wing damage but himself, but I think someone would have been pooing quite a bit. Car is coming on the run down. Oh, Callum was wide. Charlie avoids him. Josh is lucky not to have wing damage after that. That must have been scary for him. Carbon Con with a 3-second time penalty. I thought Callum lost it. So Sandy Wrecker now has a 1.8 advantage. 2 carbs. Charlie's going to go round the outside of carbs. That's a brilliant move. And Reese. That's alright, mate. He's not. Don't be another safety car. I beg it's not another safety car. Oh, is it another? Okay, for VSC. So that Carbon Con has got past Callum. So now Hunter, okay, he has a bob's he'll get that removed, so we've got 10 seconds to move actually, so but unless someone else gets a 5 second, they'll have to get in front of him and then get 10 seconds ahead to think that race wins, so I believe so anyway, unless Vrl works different. Oh, Josh. Lincoln Capricorn will be the faster car at this stage, but it won't be. It'll be until about. The means will be short at some point. I doubt they'll make it to the end. See, you have 5 seconds to move off his time as well, so. 2.6 now, the gap between Santa Rocket and Charlie. DRS, I think there we might actually get a DRS lap. Touch wood on that one. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully we get it. Josh has been stuck behind Carps, and is allowing Charlie to get away. Is Carps going to defend? No, that's smart. Because you shouldn't. He's in a position that I don't think he expected to be in, so we're fighting the guys who he knows that they're just gonna get away from him anyway. Kevin got this awkward spot as Callum and Dylan. I don't want that. Surely them two made contact. There's no way. What's going at the exact same time? Here comes Connor. He wants the move on Carps to the outside. And the record 2-second time penalty. And Carps lets Carol come by. Now Carbon can get after Josh, who will want to get after Charlie, but he'll have a McLaren. Right. Oh, Josh got it. Josh with the second time down there. So. Yep. Well, DRS was actually used, so it's a bit of a miracle in this race, but here we are. I just heard tongue for tire. I just remember tongue for tire. I guess not. Okay, Drigo on the back of Carps now. Carps in AI for some reason, I don't know why. Trying to get the fastest lap of the race. Here comes Drigo on Carps AI. This is. Oh, he's gone in deep. And he can't make it. There's a yellow flag. That's Santu Rekka. From the lead, he's bottled it. And that's another safety car now. That's our third one. I'm pretty sure the game anyway didn't have 4 in a race, so. Sanju Raka, that's just a shame for him. He was in the lead. I reckon he would have had it, because I mean he would have got 10 seconds to move, so I think he was holding that for a good while. But I think the driver benefit from this race is actually going to be Carbon Con, because bear in mind his tyres they're going to struggle to make it to the end, but these safety cars are just going to help make sure the tyres last as long as they can. How quickly this one will be being long safety car so far, but hopefully this one coming in pretty soon. We actually managed to get DRS before this one came out, so that's a miracle. Oh, he's got to drive to a speeding on the safety car. That I will not be happy was in P4 at the moment. I don't know why he's pulling out, I don't know why. Just catch up to the pretty safe car. Why is Dylan overtaking them? What are they doing? Or they have to keep on overtaking each other. Just stop letting them overtake. You're gonna get 5 seconds to move, man. Oh, Drigo, he spun on the safety car. How's that? Oh my god. Oh no, is that kind of that? Oh, I think he's actually disconnected, you know? This game is so bad. It really is awful. Right, Dylan shouldn't be overtaking him in the first place. That glitch is Dylan's fault in the first place because he overtook him for no reason. Oh my god. Morganio was going to the back. This helps Twonk because he's no pens. He has the pace to get past quite a few in the midfield, so he could still salvage something. Charlie up in front with no pens. Oh my god, come on. I have time to check. I have time to check the comment. Hold on. Higher on it coming. What? Just for some reason my PlayStation taking ages. That shouldn't happen. Morganio in. Carps in. Where's Carps in? Did he get a 5 second? I do not remember him getting a 5 second unless it was for hitting someone. Oh, Rich gets 5 second time down there. Oh, I hate this fuddy PlayStation. It doesn't have to be in this app, but I think it might be. Actually, I wouldn't count on it. Okay, if you have any problems, like, don't worry. No, I'll leave that off. I'll leave that off until off the stream. There's not in this app, okay. Once you get short when the game goes like that again. What? How? This game is so bad. Resetting the game. How many pistol people made this? I want to check this. Wrong graphic. Stops. Let's see. 4 stops from Morgano and FW. 3 for Reese and Karst. And 4 for Tonk as well. Tonk has made 4 stops in 7th. Unless we're the biggest ones and there's a Saturday. I shouldn't have a long time ago. Players with cars up 9 positions, I reckon that could change. I know it's down the most, so it's actually Santa Raka. But in terms of who actually still in the race, it's Reese down 4. But Santa Raka, obviously he'll be kicking himself there. I mean, the way it's going, it was actually because I did say last week it will take something special for someone to beat Josh consistently, but never know. So, I know Karen Conway got 5 seconds to move off his time, so go for him. He could still end up getting ahead of Josh, but I will speak. I think anyway. I'm 90%. I'm pretty sure that they are the rules. I will speak to Charlie afterwards just to get the assurance. Safety cars in this race will catch up. So hopefully everyone can avoid driver brilliant camera view. Okay, he's gonna go early, he's gonna go late. Driggles AI, that could cause a mess. Callum is crashed into car. No, I mean, Car's crashed into Callum. Okay, anyway, here we go. For the restart, let's get on board with Josh. Because I will Charlie and I'm gonna run with Josh. Here we go. Actually, yeah, bring camera. I don't know what Charlie's supposed to safety car. Is he gonna go? When's he gonna go? Oh, he doesn't get. He has Josh right on his tail, and so I'm with Caravan Con as well. Here we go down to turn 1. Josh on the inside, Charlie on the outside. Caravan Con to the outside into turn 1. They bang wheels. Charlie is at the back end. Oh, Charlie's out. What happened there? He just lost the back end. I think he went to Josh. I could tell that was not Josh's fault, that was just Charlie having caught everyone at the back of him. Racing point, out of nowhere. Tonk was having a shocking race, he could be up into the podium. To the inside he goes and his teammate, no he doesn't. Ziak is just going to have the front two to get away though. Here comes Tonk to the outside of his teammate, here he goes. We're on the outside of turn 9, that's no space to get over there. No, it doesn't work out. Oh, Tonk is spun! And he's out with the race as well. We're down to 10, so you finish there, you're going to score points. I believe it. I honestly don't know how. I think it's 9%, right? I think he's actually finished. I was going to say it was looking like a masterclass. The race point, then Tonk out with the race. Wow, this race run up surprises. There's still room for quite a few more, but still 2 laps remaining. I think Josh needs to play this cool. Yeah, Josh has to drive to anyway, so that'll put Dylan up into P3. Remember, Cameron come over for a second time. I'm gonna stop saying that just in case. So his tires they're gonna go off. I don't think they'll make the end. I reckon they're gonna pop. Unless Connor is very good at saving tires, I reckon they're gonna pop. FJW. And Reese battling. FJW goes down the inside. Can he make a stick? No, he can't. Up ahead, you have Carps and plays with cars. There's a little bit after P4, so I think Carps is wing damage because that did not look good. I don't know, either the wrong gear or not or something. I think I saw a bit of wing damage there from the off from there. There's a big midfield scrap going on. Dylan's in a order of his own. He's 3.7 ahead of the car behind, but he's 3.2 behind this lead battle. You never know what can happen, he could close up to it. As Josh almost loses it, he's going for the move. Into turn 13, Carbon Con doesn't go to the inside. Josh thinks better of it though, that's smart by Josh. If you go for that move, that's probably going to cause a collision. Then back F Morganio and Carbs as Reese gets past FJW. Morganio backs out. Carbs goes in deep, oh my god. Yeah, in terms of Josh's contact, his time went off with the contact with Josh, not even with the wall. Not way before that. Morganio and Reese into the final corner, that's not a place you want to go side by side through. Reese to the outside he goes. Reese go, Dylan can snatch a P2 here. If Josh is slowed down enough by Dylan, because Josh hasn't got 5 seconds, so at the moment he's just sticking in P2. Only just though. Might missed about half a tenth. Going after the second time, I need multiple warnings. This a big midfield scrap going on. Calm is starting to get away. Let me check. Where did Calm start actually? There's a lot of penalties. Things could change very significantly at the end. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Carbon starting to get away from Josh. The gap is now 1 second. But Josh's time will come at the end, I think. It won't be now, it would be in around, I'd say 5 laps time. Maybe about 6. So that means you're going to start to degrade heavily, so. Sorry Josh. So but not losing too much on the covering call and the fact where you can't catch it in them laps. Racing cars reaching fast. With 510's Reese, he's on a bit of a mission. Red Bull been set back, he must at least try and salvage a decent point solve for them. It's 10 seconds, I reckon I'll get a move. That's at least 5 seconds, so. That's 2, it's actually impossible to do anything else. Actually, he got a straight 10 seconds, didn't he, for corner to corner? That will be a move, that has to be. He didn't even. I don't know how much the corner got into the pit lane, but that doesn't gain you 10 seconds, so. I remember this in the front, right? If nothing happens in the front, I need to plan this midfield. That's very cool. You have Cameron, Reese, Morganio, Carps, and FGW all with. You could put blanket Josh, that's a warning, surely. He's pushing very hard, he almost loses it. There you go, here's the battle, and Reese is off! I wonder if him and the Ferrari car would make contact. This is Morgano now to mountain charge in the Ferrari. In the chicane, I don't know. Oh, Morgano goes wide, he's spun. Is he going to be out of the race? He is out of the race. That's not safe to get. Okay, anyway, here we go. Josh is going to be attacking Carbon Con for the lead. On the turn 1 though, he thinks better over it. We're going to go for on the run. Then into turn 3 is... Carbon Con is better off in the ERS though. Here we go. To the inside goes Josh. Make a stick. Oh, they make a little bit of contact there. That was... Carbon left middle firm. Josh went in a bit too hot. Yeah, Dylan now only 2.9 behind. So at the moment he's in. Oh, you know. I will see that at the end though. It could be so close. Oh, Cameron gone! Oh, he's lost it! Oh, he spun! He's bottled it! Vrl Dylan could win this race! I said this game would catch everybody. I didn't think it would catch people this much. Them tires are going to be... He's going to go into the softs. He shouldn't have to get past the TV cars, Callum Carps. After and Reese will have to get past, he wants to get back up into P3. I reckon he will push. I think Neil know. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, hold on. I might have a code for the last few laps. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's put my phone in charge and then we can go. Capricorn has to get past that cluster of caps. Reese after W. They'll be home. They have a chance to probably not going to get back for quite a while, but played them because like the Tonk, Charlie, Santa Eca, mate, they're all out. They've all either bottled it or been crossed down, but it's been an action-packed race, really. I think it's just coming to a close now. And there, okay, we do have a call finally.
Hello, Lee. Hello to the stream.
Yeah, a bit late. You've missed the best of the action, really. You're still going to get some action. There's Vilken in midfield. Seth, what happened next? It just looked like that you had cold tires on the restart.
Yeah, I think what really I did get overall a bad restart.
Oh,
my gosh,
Carbon Con! Oh, he's lost.
Yeah, Carbon Con has pretty much binned it. I'm surprised he's not out from that.
Yeah, I mean, he was on to win this race.
I'm telling you, whoever's in the lead of this race is just cursed. Santi Ray comes in the lead. He bends it, he's out of the race. I did the same thing. Connor's also done the same thing.
Yeah,
but I think Vrl Dylan looking good to win this. No penalty. Yeah, no penalties.
Well, Josh has 3 seconds. Oh, he has 6 seconds. I didn't realise. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
That didn't come up for me, so.
But yeah, I just had a very bad restart, and I think coming through turn 1, I just lost my back end. And my front left tyre clipped Josh's back right tyre somehow.
Oh, FAW! Oh my god, he's out! Oh,
Jesus.
He's done it.
Everybody's been in it today. Everybody has been in it. And Carps could be on for a podium. He really could. It is possible. I
mean, he needs to be within 5 seconds to get it now. Anyway, Reese, he's gonna go down the inside. He is!
Carps does have damage.
Can't listen to him.
Yeah.
This race has been absolutely mental.
It's been shambles and disastrous. That's what it's been.
For quite a few people.
Including
Indeed.
myself.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, Dylan and Josh can make pit stops and still be in their positions, so... I know Dylan more than he wants that win.
The track, it feels very slippy. I'll admit that. It's not a lot of grip out there. Which I think is why a lot of people are struggling. I am surprised that there are this many DNFs.
Yeah, me too, carrots to the pound.
Yeah, 3 seconds. We've got so many penalties to get removed. It's going to be a busy one.
Yeah, I did say that. Like I said, just stop being up each other's arse on safety cars. It won't be a pain in the neck for stewards.
Carps for a top 5 finish, I think. That's a good result for him, I'd say.
I need a cold call more often. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
Josh, I need a cold call more often. Commentating this on my own has been tiring to say the least. Josh the fast lap, he's pushing. He wants to get out with that. So I can win on Dylan. I reckon this will be called. Oh, Dylan with a penalty.
And that's ruined it.
One of many bottles this race. It's fair to say. Oh, let me just check positions. I want to check this. Who's gaining more position? It's actually Callum. He started 16. Is in P3. What was it?
Josh, two more warnings for Josh, and then we'll have 9 seconds of penalties.
Okay. Yeah, if Reece wants to get that podium at least provisionally anyway, he has to get within 3 seconds of Callum. So
I'm gonna quickly make sure I've got screenshots of the Okay, so.
It was looking like we were going to have a different winner other than Josh, but how the tides have turned, it's fair to say.
Jesus, there's so many
5 seconds.
To be fair, it is Australia. Obviously, it's more of a street circuit than anything.
Yeah.
Which I guess is one reason why there's been so much carnage. But
yeah, I mean, we'll never find out where the Carbon Con Stars would actually made it to the end. I personally don't think they would have, but
I think the person who's done who's pulled through, especially in this race, is the Ferrari, Callum Davey up into P3.
Yeah, and he started 16 as well. I mean, he's just stayed out of trouble. I mean, he's been involved in trouble. I mean, because you have to pit on that last one, absolute mayhem. But
however, he does have a Re 17 gain on him quite rapidly. So
if Reece gets within 3 seconds, then that podium will be his.
Well, I guess we really won't know until all these penalties are removed, but yeah. For the moment,
Carbon Con the fastest lap. Yeah. I mean, this race, it's just been a race of promise for a lot of people. Dylan, if he didn't get that, I mean, I think Josh is taking it easy now. I think Josh might actually go up the car. But still, you have, obviously, yourself, you have Twonk as well, and could have a good race. Carbon Con, Santi Rekka, Alright Mate, all these guys.
Yeah.
So, well, it's been an absolute chaotic race, but anyway, I think, well, the main thing we can do is actually praise the cars as Captain Carrots. You could have a battle in the last lap with that between them two. But also the gap between 4th and 3rd, 3/10 all Reece needs. And he is about...
Yeah, Carter's missing his left end plate. There, yeah.
That explains why. I mean, he might, there's only 2 laps left, he might as well just keep on going now.
I think plays with cars, yeah, he's in DRS now. It's be interesting.
Yeah, he is, so... I don't think you get it though, because it wasn't now when the DRS detection was, so... It was very wide. Reece is now 2.7 behind, so... He's on for that podium at the moment, or it's provisional anyway.
I think he's only got 1 penalty for track limits and the rest are for collision. And I think Callum Davey has 2, so I'm pretty sure he's already got a podium in his belt.
So he plays with cars on the back of carps anyway. Here we go. I don't play cars as I'm not. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of his penalties are 3 seconds, so wait and see though. As
Yeah, he had a look, but he's way too far back to actually make a move using all of his ERS.
yeah.
Reese also within 2 seconds of Callum Baby.
Yeah, so them two could actually end up battling. So we can see is plays the cars right in the back of carps. Very close to the chicane. He's using an overtake. He's getting step up in the P5. No, not through here anyway. Unless he is gonna. Oh my god! I thought he's gonna go for it. Carbon Con is getting very rapidly. He could end up crashing this on the final lap. He could have a 3-way battle. And
I don't think he's gonna catch them over this last lap. He is gaining a lot, but I don't think it'll be enough. He'll definitely get close. Yeah. Maybe with penalties he can. But...
And here comes plays with cars. He has the DRS and he doesn't have any ERS left. But here you go into turn 1. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna stay out in turn 3. He's gonna go down the inside. Oh, Carbs holds it around the outside.
That's a brilliant. I tell you that is brilliant defending.
Even ring damage.
Yeah, and with wing damage.
There's a switcheroo, just plays with cars. Oh my god, he's still batting on.
He's holding on for dear life. And
he's plays with cars, got wing damage.
He's just lost his left end plate also.
Reese and Callum. Oh, Reese! Oh my god, he's almost spun. Josh is starting to find the lap, but we'll go more than a minute. Oh, we need to pay attention to these battles. Here comes Reese. Asher Kane, Callum's wide. Oh my god, oh. To the outside goes Reese with the DRS.
And he's got the move done.
Yeah, that's got the move done.
I'm down on board with Carbon Con. He is almost within DRS and plays with cars and carts.
Oh yeah, plays with cars on the ride. He'll get him. He'll get him. To the outside he goes for turn 13.
You get late on the brakes.
Is he going to send this? Oh, that's very late. That's a lovely move from Carbon Con. Where's Josh and Trot? Josh is coming through. Okay, turn on. We have a bit of time.
He's gaining a lot. He goes down the inside of
well, they should be a bit more patient. Do that and Cars doesn't do anything.
On the outside. Yeah.
I think it's time.
Brilliant double move.
When we get a chance, we'll have to go on more with Josh. I mean, anyone could have taken something. Josh, you, Carbon Con, Santa Record, Dylan, they switched quite a lot. But Josh, it hasn't been as easy as Spain, but he'll come through now, the final corners, and he's gonna be your first winner of VRL. He's kept his nose clean. So
fair to me, he's drove a brilliant race as he comes across the line to win.
He wins. I thought Dylan will come across the line, and he's gonna get PT very happy with that.
It's a very good result from him. It looks like that the results should stand as they are. Well, obviously, after the Steerage inquiry, there could be a few changes from the top 8.
Yep.
The only one that will actually be the same is Josh and Dylan, and also Jay Riggs in the midfield. I think they're going to be moving around a bit.
Oh my god, plays the cars almost lost that. Jesus Christ. As Reese comes across the line, he's going to get P3. He'll be happy with that one. Red Bull still salvaging decent points. Callum will come across the line, take P4. Carbon Con, he won't be happy. It's still a salvage P5 mode, it's not bad, but I can imagine.
Second to Callum, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine the words that are being said in that cup. Actually, let me. So 4.3. Carbon Con was only about 5/10 off the podium there. Actually, no, Reese's penalty removed, okay. But there is your
Callum Davey with the driver of the day, and well deserved from P16.
Yeah, not surprised now.
I think that was quite a good race, to be fair. Very a lot of carnage, exciting, annoying. It was a good race overall. If you want to take us through the race results then.
I can do, yes. So, there you go. your race results from a chaotic race are Josh takes their first win of the season here in Melbourne. Efra Dillon in P2, Reese in P3. I mean, the game being run today, I don't think there's any dispute in that. P16 to P4. Stayed at October the whole race. Carbon Con, faster than Absolute, get 11 points. In P5, Carps in P6, Pleasure Cars in P7, and Driggs, I think that's it, Driggs, yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, Driggs,
In P8, one up down, and then your DNF, you got quite a few of them. They were FJW, Morganio, Twonk, Charlie, Santi Recca, Mate, Noja, Exotic Kiwi, and Pids, who was the first DNF.
So
What a
Josh
race.
will take an extra point for the pole position, and Connor will also take an extra point for the fastest lap.
Yes. Okay, let me just get them all in. I mean, if you can't tell, I was trying to emphasize your name just to annoy you, but that's just how it is. I mean, they did. Yep. I mean, hopefully the future races aren't as up. I mean, hopefully they're as mental, but I mean, hopefully more people can finish. But let me know when you've added them into the chat. Reese, Josh, and Efra Dillon, yes it is.
Alright, I've added them all.
Solid, okay.